last class on working against Bradaconda system. Up until a few weeks ago it was all systematic, one move led to another. I'm sort of looking at Darces now from unusual positions. I'm going to try and get one from the Crucifix escape. Loads of ways into this, but one of the sort of crazy ways I like is I'm to step into Card's butterfly guard. The good players won't let me do that. The minute I take a step in, he goes through the shit and starts playing his game. So the best thing I want to be doing is trying to flank him against the standardist detail. I'm going to step forward with this foot. If Card doesn't address it, I'm just looking to get on the back. Yeah? But good players will want to keep me in front of them. So he's controlling this space here. The minute I step outside with my foot, Card has to open his leg. But before he brings in the shin, I'm going to be into that space. I'm going to get wrist control. I'm going to put a cross over hook on his arm. You can't get the Khmer chop on here. I'm a no get. And I'm aware of injury, so I just grab his wrist with his hand. My shin comes across Card's hip. And now I just roll over the right shoulder. Khmer chop. This is the T Khmer position. But from here we're also going to snag the Crucifix. So I'm just going to control Card's left arm just with cross ankles. There's a ton of stuff we can do from here. I could be coming up and starting to hit Khmers and stuff. But we're going to focus on the Darce from that position. Just one more time, if you're not familiar with the setup. So Card's in front of me in the seated butterfly. Okay, my right foot is going to step to the outside of his right shin. Normally he will address it by bringing that foot out, but before he brings the other one in, I'm going to control his wrist, put his hook on it, and I'm going to bring my right shin over his right hip, and I'm going to roll over my right shoulder, put on a Khmer trap, and then I'm going to snag his other arm with my legs. If you feel you cannot do that move, then just get into this position. Think of a capital T, it's called the T Khmer position, but we're also going to snag the far arm, so I've got a Crucifix as well. So, seated guard, butterfly, Card goes for the flank, and I try to address it, he's coming through that space and immediately snagging me in the Crucifix. First things first, he has a Khmer trap on my right arm, and he has a Crucifix on my left. I have nothing to protect my neck. I want to deal with the Crucifix first. So from this position, I'm just going to bring my feet towards my butt. I'm going to bridge up, and I'm going to bring my left knee under Card's legs and just put close guard around his ankles. When I push down, that gives me the space, the profile, to free my arm. Once I free my arm, I'm going to take out my left foot, put it under his and just pick him off, and I move back. Now again, from here, if Card knows Jiu-Jitsu, he's going to be keeping the Khmer trap on. He wants my right arm L-shaped, and he wants it to do to my body from here. I'll be looking to get my elbow inside his and come up. He wants to keep his elbow on the outside, okay? So one way of getting out of this is I'm going to try and straighten my arm. So I want to bring it this way. I'm relying on, I know Card's going to bring it back. The minute he does, I just push it off. So again, as I'm pushing out and he pushes in, I just hit it upon me. I grab that wrist, and my right hand grabs his triceps right here. Okay, now I need to come to my knees. Just bring my knees towards my chest, and as I turn, my right hand grabs the back of his neck, straight up. So, from our position, Card flanks. When I try to face him, he's rolling over. T Khmer on my right arm, Crucifix on my left. So we need to deal with trying to free my left arm first of all, which isn't going to happen because my left elbow's on the mat. Okay? Anytime I try to withdraw my elbow, it's hitting the mat, so I need to create space. I bring my feet towards my butt, I bridge. Notice the way my left elbow's off the mat. Now I need to control his ankles. So I bring my left knee under, and then I just cross my ankles. This gives me a profile of getting my arm out, but now I want those legs out of the way, so I just make a hook, kick him off, the foot scoot back, in the mat.
Again, I'm relying on this prediction that Carl's trying to keep this glued to the body. If he's not, the easiest escape is just get my elbow to the inside. When you keep him in your position, he wants to keep his elbow on the outside. So as I try to come up, he can lift that elbow to put me down again. So now we need another strategy, so I'm just going to try and straighten my arm. The minute he tries to put it back, I just push, and that hand grabs the wrist, and the second one grabs the tricep. And notice the way there's an open elbow here. Charles tries to bring his left elbow back to his body. It's difficult. I'm going to fill that space. So I'm bridging into them, the right hand comes underneath, and now from there I just scissor my legs and come up. Again, you might have to make adjustments. You might have to go back to the bolt cutter position, get my shoulder over his, stuff. Yeah. Okay, so from here, we're bridging, bringing our knee underneath, close guard, and then you use this to free my arm, and then you just kick his leg up and get my back on the mat. As I try to straighten, Carl will try and be pushing it back. They might have to do this several times, and then they just make that wedge and push it off and grab his wrist. And now keep that open elbow. This is the arm I want inside the Darce. So again, as I start to come up to my knees, my hand will find the back of his neck. Use the story from here. Bolt cutter position. Bring my shoulder over his shoulder. Put his chin in his chest. And now we have. Okay, let's drill that, guys, yeah?